everyone, welcome back, and thank you very much for having me back on the show again. Let me just start now by answering all of the questions. Well, I remembered that as a young boy, I actually went to see a dentist who was actually very kind and very gentle, and I was really inspired by then, to be a dentist, because I felt that I could do the same for others and to help others overcome the fear of dentistry, because I think most of us have this fear of going to see the dentist. Yeah. I think the dentist must genuinely care for a patient. I think you have to put the interest of the patient above your interests, and able to show empathy and to really have genuine care for the patient. I mean, other important attributes would really to be a willingness to work hard, to be open, and to always be ready for continual learning, because it's always changing. There are always new things to learn, and it's important that we keep up. During my time, I think this was back after I graduated 92 and maybe 96, it was really difficult to actually get a job in the public institution after you have served what they call the bond. At the same time, I was also given an opportunity in private practice to join a group. And there was opportunity for further learning and also opportunity for mentorship, which was too good to pass. So that was the main decision why I went into private practice by taking up this offer. I think definitely any profession nowadays is really competitive, but competition is actually very good, because I think competition really pushes all of us to always be better. And there's competition everywhere, and dentistry is not spared. But at the same time, I think there has never been a better time to actually to be a dentist or to be involved in the dental field, because with the new technological advances in materials, as well as in digital dentistry as well. I mean, the things that we have now are really amazing, the tools, yeah, and we can really do things like never before. And at the same time, I think the general population or our patients, they are really aware now of their oral health care, and everyone understands the importance of having a nice smile and having good oral function. So really, there's also a good demand at the same time for dental care. Yeah. Well, actually there were many, but I think the first key one was probably about 7 years after I graduated, and I had the opportunity to attend a course overseas. And I will never forget, at the end of the course, a 3-day course, the instructor gave all of us a metal key. And the key was actually a metaphor that knowledge was the key to basically unlock the door to success. So that was actually very inspiring for me, and since then I've actually not stopped learning, because really to learn something new, a new skill, a new knowledge is really the key to unlock the ability for you to actually do more things. Yeah. Fortunately, I would say definitely no regrets. Choosing dentistry as a career. Although we suffered a lot when we were studying, I remembered it was really a tough course, and we used to stay in a hostel. I remembered on the eve of the big papers, some of us were studying so hard we were literally sort of throwing up on the eve of our exams. Yeah. Well, for me, in my practice, I do treat patients with what we call jaw joint problems. So these are patients where either because of crooked teeth or worn teeth, the upper and lower jaw are no longer fitting or biting properly, and because the jaw is now slightly misaligned, it affects the joint, it affects the muscles, so they get ear aches, headaches, jaw aches, neck aches, shoulder aches. Yeah. So these patients are usually quite a challenge to treat, because it takes quite a while to basically diagnose the problem, and also to unravel the problems. Yeah. I think that needs a lot of effort, and I think it's impossible actually to so-called have a proper work-life balance. To me, I believe I'm more in what we call the concept of zigzagging. I'm not sure whether you've heard of that. So zigzagging means that at certain times you focus more on certain aspects of your life. This could be your family, this could be your job, or even yourself, So for me, what I do is that I would actually plan my year in advance. So end of the year, or I would block off some time and really think of what I would like to achieve in the coming year. And every week, I would block off an hour as well, where I would reflect upon the week before, and I'll look at the week forward and the different areas or aspects in your life. So which areas do you think you're neglecting, and which are the areas that you need to zig, or where you need to focus a bit more, and what areas where you're doing quite well and then you can afford to sort of take a back seat, or what we call a zag. And so when you zig on certain areas, or you focus on those areas, you really sort of go full out, and really make sure that area of your life gets attention. So for example, it's your family. Really make sure you're present with your family at that time, and to really make good use of that time that you have planned for. Yeah. Definitely, of course. So when I was a young adult, I had some braces done to straighten my teeth. And then several years later, I had re-straightening again, but this time I planned my smile using a digital smile design, and we achieved the new configuration by using invisible braces. Yeah. So if there's any more questions, feel free to email me. I think my organizers would probably put my email address below, and I look forward to receiving your questions. In the meantime, take care and all the best.